was judged early in my career, and understanding, really kind of pulling back the covers of what makes me tick. I learned that I should pull back the covers to really learn what makes other people tick.
No matter, what obstacles you face, just keep facing them. Just keep fighting the good fight, and always take the high road. Always look on the positive side, and things will work out.
How do you listen to criticism in a way that doesn't impact your spirit and who you are, and figuring out how to stay centered and be true to yourself during those times of really significant criticism, I think is really key.
I think it's important to know that you can't do it alone. I had to learn it the hard way, that hard work and diligence wasn't going to be enough, that you have to build your network. And I tell everybody they need to surround themselves with like-minded people.
Not everybody runs according to your schedule, and so it's really important to listen to your clients and to other attorneys and people working different deals to make sure that you can be flexible, encourage others to meet their deadlines and certainly meet yours.
Not everyone that says they're all in is really all in. And what I've learned is that just because everyone is not all in on the vision does not mean I should abandon it or that I should give up on it.
For me, valuing excellence and valuing time with my family, accountability, those are things that not everyone values. And I worked for people who, if they valued something else, if something else was important to them, I had to figure out how do I work within that.
The worst is never the worst. That just when it seems like it's just awful and that it can't get any worse, it actually is the best. And you just have to be patient to see that in the end it ultimately works out and that it is the best. And it's the best thing that could have happened.
There's a lot of noise that happens a lot of time at different times of your life, and sometimes it's easy to be distracted from so many things that you forget to focus on some of the most important things within your workplace.
Life just doesn't happen in the plans that I create in my head. I can create wonderful plans and then life happens, and you just have to take opportunities as they present themselves, and sometimes you try really, really hard to get something accomplished and that just doesn't happen.
A group of advisors, of women that I trust, that will tell me the truth, that will give me critical feedback, and that will also push me to be better and support me to be better, not just push me. So I think it's a lifelong challenge that we continually have to overcome and remind ourselves that we're good enough and we are worthy.
Work doesn't get easier. You just get better. I've learned this each and every day, but I've learned this by opening myself up to people in our field who are smarter than me, who are better than me, opening myself up to learn and learn. But beyond that, I've really had to figure out who I am, what I'm good at, and what I can use to make the world a better place.
Life is not about me. In other words, life is not about the ego. It's so easy to make everything about yourself. And when you do that, you set yourself up for failure, because everything becomes a measure of your self-worth.
Sometimes what I think I want isn't really what I wanted in the end. And so it's always been one of those situations where you just have to understand that what happened may not be what you wanted initially, but in the end it all works out and it's all going to be great.
As a leader, a lot of times you have to put on a really strong face and you have to act like everything's okay. And inevitably there are times where things are not okay, right? Like there's tough HR issues, there's tough financial issues, there's tough whatever life issues. And so I feel like I'm not sure what advice to pass on to other people. I think it's a lesson I'm still learning, but I am learning that when you ask for help, people show up.
What I would tell other people is to make sure you have a good support system, to make sure you have family surrounding you, and to not lose, focus, or to lose the vision that you set originally when you first started your business or first started your career.
The hardest thing is when you think, oh my goodness, did I not do something right? Does somebody not like me? And as you go through your career, for anybody, it doesn't matter if you're a male or a female. It's more about when is it the right fit for you?
You need to be your authentic self. You cannot do racial equity work when you're advocating for children and family and not be yourself. You have to be your authentic self. You have to be emotionally involved in the work, because that's what fuels your passion.
To hire the right people, and then you have to let them be free to do what they do best. And I'm very proud to see that I've learned that lesson, where we've hired some very talented people and we help them navigate through our large system and delegate to them to do exceptional work every day.
I'm the same person whether I'm on the job or in a meeting or at home, but not everybody operates that way. And that's been tough for me to not take it personally, because some people are very cold, some people are just all business, and I'm not. So sometimes that has stung a little bit, and I've just had to learn to not take things personally. Not everybody operates on a personal level.
I think the most important thing I've learned is to trust my own moral compass and to make decisions that are the best for the company and the best for my career, and to understand that there's always going to be criticism, there's always going to be people who disagree with me, and that my job is not to please them, it's to do the best I can.
It's okay to let go of that control. It's okay to build your team. It's okay to empower others, and actually growth for others to empower others. And it's okay to let go. It's actually very freeing and liberating at the same time.